I have a question. I have a question for you.
Why don't you support my rigor?
Support your rigor wanting to be a fucking stripper?
Yeah! I strip for you every motherfucking night.
Okay.
For fucking free.
No,
I'm
Look at the
angry.
ring on your fucking
I
finger.
am
It's not for
angry.
free, bitch.
I am angry.
much
Look at the ring on your fucking finger.
One
It's not
ring?
for free,
It
bitch.
was so many years ago. Now I need another one.
But I have a question.
I give up.
So if you were gonna have a secret talent, what's your fucking secret talent?
I have a bunch of
I get it.
talents
So
people
if
don't
you're
know to
stripping,
wear.
great, fine. What's your secret? If I was gonna ask you, what's your hidden secret talent?
Yeah. I can cook very well. I can surf. I can do horse riding. Let's see.
You can surf?
I can surf. I can do horse riding. There is picture from me surfing.
Horse
now.
riding.
Horse riding. I do horse riding since
Honey,
I'm
I
like-
ride a horse too.
Come on now. Horse
I
riding. Like I
can't
can
on
do
the
jumping and
horse.
shit.
Oh.
Give me the horse, I'll show you. So I can
Wow.
do horse riding. I can cook very well from scratch. I can surf.
Okay.
I need the surf. I can paddle surf on my own. I need the coach if I
But
surf.
that's not.
Yeah.
But is that
It's
a
kind of
talent?
talent, though.
No. Talent.
Most people can even go to the ocean and they freak the fuck
No,
out when
but
they see the
but
wave.
those are things that you've learned. You grew up
I didn't
with.
really learn. It's in me.
I understand, but
Yeah.
a secret talent is more like
Like what?
you can yodel and nobody knows
What
how
does
to.
that even mean?
Like yodeling,
you
and it
translate?
sounds
Ah.
good. Or you could.
Well, I can improvise like four
Or,
or 5 different
or like
live
in
shows,
Thailand, you can shoot a ping pong ball from your vagina. We
Yeah.
saw that in Thailand.
That's a
in
secret
in
talent.
Bangkok.
That sounds trashy as fuck.
Well,
No, thank you. I'm good.
okay, so.
But that was
so
quite
Could a
interesting.
secret?
Ew. I
Let
don't
me
put
ask you
anything
something.
in my pussy besides tongue and dick.
Which
I don't like plastic in my pussy.
is a secret talent. Like if you showed up with a stripper pole and you did like some kind of an act that nobody else can do.
Yeah.
Would that be a secret talent?
What kind of? I mean, I can dance in a champagne glass. I can dance on the pool. I
A
can dance with
champagne
no pool.
glass.
My show in Vegas was in a champagne
They
glass.
get in
I
a big
danced in the
champagne
water
glass.
the
With champagne, right?
Burlesque, yeah.
Yeah.
Champagne glass, like
Fun.
with water and soap and yada yada.
That's
I
fun.
can also. I'm learning how to dance in a. How you call? Oops.
A hoop.
I have the video.
Oh, like a hula hoop.
Yeah.
I love
It's
the
only
hula
27 seconds.
Oh,
I'm training for that
really?
right now. Yes.
Is that hard?
So that's kind of talent to be able
That's
to dance
talent.
different way on a live show with an audience, and you have to
Yes.
improvise.
And do you do it topless?
Topless, yes. Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's very sexy.
It's a lot of bouncing.
Especially when you've got 800 cc's.
And
on
you
each
should see
side.
me. You know when you try to tip me.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a dollar bill? I need to show you one of my talent that you're not aware of.
I have a dollar bill.
Anything, yeah.
No,
Can
I
I go
do.
topless just for this? For the
Go
purpose
ahead.
of what I want to show you?
We'll just blur it out.
My husband has a dollar bill.
So
I have. Do you want
let's
to?
pretend I'm on a stage.
Oh my God. For those of you not watching,
pretend you
Frenchy
wanna
has
do
just
something. Wait,
exposed
you
her
have to
boobs.
watch
Your
What do I
boobs are
do?
very
Put the
pretty.
here.
What do you mean?
She's
the
great
dollar here.
boobs.
Like this?
You fucking scared me. Okay. For those of you that cannot see, my
That's
husband,
the talent that I have.
my
And the
husband,
guys are like, oh my God, I'm like, give
You-
me more, give me more.
you
the last
like-
thing you know, I have $300 on the stage in
You
one.
attacked me!
that is talent.
I
That's
saw
a
that.
talent.
I
That's
There's
a
a stripper
talent.
move
But
there.
let me tell you,
There's a
that
stripper
was-
move there. Don't get me. I have a bunch of stripper moves.
So
I
that-
right here because I'm not on the stage.
I have goosebumps.
wanna
That was
try again?
exhilarating. That was so exhilarating.
That-
Okay, hold on. I want you to do it again
wanna
for my
try
husband.
again?
He needs
Okay,
to feel that.
before I
have to
do
do
it,
it.
I'm going to partake, but I'm going to do a $5
It's easier when I'm on
bill.
the stage. And I
It's
have
the
my
same. It
heel.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a $5
No,
bill.
no.
So
You
what
just-
I'm explaining,
just do
I need
it.
to fucking explain it to the
Yes,
people
be quiet.
listening.
Oh my God,
Jesus
he's getting
Christ.
so hysterical. Doesn't
Because
he know?
he doesn't let me speak. For those of
Who
you
you
that are
telling?
not watching and you're listening, we are holding money out, and
We're
Frenchy
not, you are.
is exposed her boobs. She's got beautiful boobs, by the way.
Great
20
boobs.
And she
grand,
is
they're
going
very
to
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
collect my
Thank
$5 bill with her tits.
No, not like that. Do it straight long
Oh, you have to
ways.
hold it out straight?
Hold it out, yes.
Oh, like I'm going to tip you for a boob.
Right.
Okay. Oh, I'm seeing her
You have to
dancing.
come closer.
Oh, I got to come closer. Okay, I'm coming closer. And then, oh my God, her boobs just took my $5
It's like a
bill.
shark attack.
Yes.
It's like Frenchy
Yeah.
attack.
One of my clients is like,
I
your
have
boobs
not
like a
seen
shark.
that
That's
before.
a talent.
Yeah,
That is a
Okay,
talent.
okay. Frenchy, after
I can
this is
also
over.
motorboat you.
Hold on. After this,
Motorboat you.
hold on.
You want me to try?
I didn't know what motorboat was
want me to
until we
show
went.
you?
Yes, you learned motorboat in Cancun.
We accidentally ended up at a strip hotel.
No. It was not a strip hotel.
What it
It was a
was?
swingers hotel,
Swingers
a straight
hotel.
swingers
That's
hotel in
different,
Cancun.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I got it. I thought we were members of some kind of a community, so I
is
got
so
a good
fucking hot
deal.
in
We ended up at a
We
stripper
were the
hotel.
only gay couple at
Oh
a
my
swingers
God,
straight
what
and
hotel.
everybody wanted us, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
but
God.
we don't.
You
do
should have
that.
charged him.
Everybody wanted to
Oh,
fuck us.
I didn't know
but
we
we
could do
weren't
that.
into that. We went.
But some
we were
lady
having
was
fun.
so nice in the swimming pool.
Yes.
And she said, "I want to motorboat you." I go.
Oh,
I
She
go,
goes, "What is that?"
We go on the yacht, but I don't think they have a
my
yacht
God.
here. And she said, "What yacht? I'm gonna
Yes.
motorboat you." I said, "You know how to drive the yacht? Because I don't see what I'm
my
trying." Because it was
God.
a beachfront property. Guess what? She took her head in front of the husband,
Yeah.
poked it in her boobs.
Yeah.
And I was devastated, and the water and the stuff that was happening, and the bubbles and the movements, and the husband
Yeah.
was so excited.
Oh my
And
God.
this one was, and he likes to swim. He was
Right.
do.
drowning.
I love to swim too.
He was drowning. He's like, help me!
I
He was
almost
all over.
drowned motorboating in Cancun
Oh
with
my
a straight
God.
woman.
That's when I go, oh, that's what motorboat.
But
I
she
go,
had-
we've never had
she had
that. I
boobs.
go,
I
I
don't
like
know
the
if
one
she
in the
did
yacht.
correctly because a stripper motorboat is very different.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I think so.
Okay, we're gonna do one
when
more.
we're done with this,
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
add, I'm gonna tell you something that I need you to come back for next week. I hope you're in town for it.
This would be great. I know what you're thinking, and I think it's awesome. Okay, before
insane.
Okay.
before we
I need
do,
victims that I can slap with.
No, you have no idea what I just did.
I love
for
it.
you.
I love it. It's
Okay.
gonna be great. You have to be in town next week.
Okay, we figure it out.
Okay. Before we
sh-
do,
it
we're
should
gonna do
be
one
Friday,
more hot
11.
topic, and this is gonna be a little bit sad, a little bit more of a solemn hot topic, and I want to really get your opinion on it because we have a real problem in this world with domestic violence, domestic abuse with partners, and it's very sad. The
It
Olympic
is sad.
winner, the Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei, I'm probably butchering her name, from Uganda, 33 years old. She passed away because
Why?
her boyfriend set her on fire. 2 weeks ago, 75% of her entire body was burned.
That's horrible.
Who does that?
And it's
Oh, sounds like the guy is a monster.
like, right? It's
Who does
crazy.
that?
That's
Like when
crazy.
you,
Where was that in Europe?
this was in Uganda.
I don't even know
When
where
they
that
went-
country
when
is.
they
I'm
went
Africa,
sorry,
back.
Africa.
Africa.
But
That's
isn't it?
disgusting.
When they went back.
That's horrible.
But it's. I think that even America
Why would
too.
you even do that though?
I
Like,
know.
how do you sleep next to somebody and then you don't know to trust them and that you're gonna
That's
wake
so
up and
fucking
that's how?
scary, dude.
It's very insane.
I mean, domestic violence has
But that's
really.
more than domestic violence. That's
Yeah.
like a deep crime, right?
Yeah,
Jesus
this is
Christ.
horrific.
Have you ever been in a relationship where you were involved in something like that, domestic violence?
She
or-
beat the shit out of him.
I would fuck them up and beat them
Yes,
up. Fucking like
she
they
had
go
a
to
12-inch.
hospital.
She had a 12-inch
No.
peg.
No, thanks God I'm dominant, but I can see what it will happen if you're shy, if
Right.
you're submissive. Like, I'm very dominant. Actually, I've never been with anybody more than 3 months ever.
Why do you think women stay with men like that? I'm curious.
I
on
mean,
opinions.
in her situation, she had money, correct? She had her own money or no?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
they're
She was
just
an Olympic
normal
athlete.
Yeah, just normal
I mean,
people.
I would have to read the whole story, but what I'm saying, like a lot of the time, what I can see from, okay, so I have
Is
a
it
bunch of girlfriends who are
jealousy?
strippers, so they have money, so it's not a money thing,
Right.
okay? They can be alone. I don't know why. They need to be with someone. They need to be with a man. They cannot function on their own.
But
I
it's a
don't know.
Yeah.
human nature
What is
thing.
it? No, it's
But even-
not. I function on my
human.
own.
No, but even like when you're saying with strippers,
I think I'm only 1% of the woman.
but you hear about a lot of this with strippers and their boyfriends.
Oh yeah. It
Domestic
happen all the
abuse.
time
Like,
because
do you
the guy
know?
take your money and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
And yes, I've seen stripper and porn star with boyfriend, and yeah, exactly. When I'm not gonna say her name, and
Right.
she wanna do an interview, you can interview her. But one of my close friend, which is a porn star, just went through that shit right now 3 months ago
Yeah.
in San Diego. Her boyfriend of years just beat her up, open lip, everything, bruises. And
Wow.
it's horrible. Like
It's
I feel
very,
so
very
bad for her.
sad.
She was so in love with him. She trusted him, and out of nowhere, he beat her up. It's absolutely awful. It's been years.
Well,
together.
Frenchy, did you hear
Yeah.
how many times he said, "Look at that ring! Look at that ring! It's abusive." Do you have to remind me
Are
that
you really
gave
gonna
me
say
a ring?
that? Are
Do
you
you
really
have
gonna-
to tell me that?
You're
How
really
many
gonna say
times do you wanna
abusive
drill it
'cause I
in
said,
my
"Look at
head?
your ring"?
Just because you gave me a fucking ring, then I'm become your property?
You can
It's
get
not-
remarried and
I'm
get
sorry,
a better
but-
ring when you get remarried.
No, but I'm sorry,
babe.
babe. It's
like,
not
you know,
something-
like you guys can unusable or whatever
Yes.
it's
Yes,
called.
yes.
Next
No,
time
but
around,
it's
that's
not
fine.
something to joke about because it's really
No, I know, it's not.
horrible
No, it is
problem.
horrible.
Very horrible.
It's very
I'm
sad.
just saying, like, I feel sorry for her, and this is really scary. And
Yeah.
we
33 years
powerless.
old.
We powerless. How old?
33 years old, and she was beautiful too. She was like the first in the
But
runner.
yeah, it's
She was
horrible.
great.
Like, people get murdered all the time.
I know.
Oh,
So we're gonna do some runway rundown. Runway rundown is where we're gonna show you a couple pictures.
okay.
You may be in one of the pictures.
Runway rundown is
Probably
all
half
about
naked,
the.
eh?
It's
I
all
don't
about
think there is
the.
any picture of me with a lot of clothes on anyway.
Runway rundown's all about the truth, all about the fashion, and all about the what the fuck were you thinking?
Okay.
Exactly. So we're gonna show you a couple pictures.
We're gonna talk about fashion.
Yeah.
I know it's hard for you because you look cute all day.
Thank you. Well, I don't like to have too much clothes on. You know that. So my
I
fashion
get it. This
like
is a lot.
half naked.
I get it. I get it. This is a lot.
Yeah, I did an effort to have the boobs covered.
Yeah. You wanted to make sure that you were cleavaged up
Yeah.
instead of cleavaged
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, because I know some network, like, you can't even show the cleavage, you get banned.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple pics. I want to get
Okay.
your opinion on them.
Okay.
The first one I want to show you is Lady Gaga at the Venice Film Festival. Paul, can you describe for the audience that's listening, not watching, what she's wearing?
She's wearing a velvet top down to a drop
Can I see?
waist
Yeah.
hem, and then she's wearing a full taffeta inverted skirt with the horsehair all around the borders, with a gorgeous handmade mask that resembles a cat all the way up to like a Maleficent.
It doesn't look like a cat to me. It looks
Yeah.
like a demon. It looks demonic and satanic. It looks like she's pushing the leftist agenda of the Illuminati. Because if
Oh.
she doesn't, she's gonna, like, get irrelevant. And she looks like she's going to a classy funeral with all that black. And no, sorry, but that look like is a fucking.
So you don't like the dress?
No, it looked like an Illuminati, not sacrifice, but like, like stuff they have to wear.
Like she's wearing a
so
cult
the elite
outfit.
feel good, yada yada yada. She can show the elite the honor, etc., etc. That's what it looks
I
like.
like the
to me.
black dress. I
It's a
don't like
pretty
the
dress, though,
sleeveless. I don't
but
like where you
this
can
is
see her
look more
arms. The mask.
like a diablos, like I used to say
Diablo.
diablos, evil. or
I
whatever.
think.
Do you know what I'm
I
trying
think
to say?
she.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Maybe
think
we don't see it the same way because you're very artistic because you're in fashion.
Yeah.
But from my point of view, I see that as demonic, as
Yes.
a Christian, and also like.
Are you
it look
Christian?
Like, yeah. Yeah,
I
do
think-
all my
that.
communion
I
and
think
stuff.
the shape of
Oh
it.
my God, my angel saved my ass. I don't know how many times, and God too.
I
But,
think
yeah.
the shape of it is
It does look
probably
like demonic.
a reference to something that you've seen in a
Connected
different
with
correlation.
the elites that they
But
have to show them
the-
the elites still honor. Some
But the
bullshit.
artistry and the details and the lace and the way it's been executed
No,
is
it's beautiful.
just
Yeah.
beautiful.
But I don't see it that way.
You don't
see
see
it
it.
as they're pushing
I like the
an
dress.
agenda to the elite.
I
Like, oh,
don't.
I need to wear that so you know you still own me.
Yeah. I don't
That's
like
what
the
it looked like to
sleeveless
me, though.
aspect of it, though. I don't like the shoulder, the bare shoulder. I don't think that works for me.
I think
But the
proportion.
dress itself is
I
magnificent. It's
I
very
think
classy. It's beautiful.
I think proportionately
Yeah.
it doesn't suit her.
If it was pink, it would be different story. But the fact that it's
Yeah.
black
yeah.
and it pushed like darkness and funeral kind of vibe and all that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
So, Miss Frenchy,
But
this
that's
is
the beauty about what fashion does. It explores.
No, I understand because you're a fashion designer.
I
You
know,
don't
but
see
it
the way I
explores
see
the.
We think two different things.
No, but it's beautiful that you can see something that evokes emotions in you in a capacity that you relate to or understand or don't like.
Right.
Because that's what you do. You're an artist yourself. You said 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of, what does it take? A lot of energy to know how
Yeah.
to be able to take the money from
yeah.
a man
Yes.
and undress for
she
them
pulled
and
the money
talent.
from my hands with her
So,
boobs.
do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
when I'm on the stage, I get so much money because I take it so quickly. So
But-
like,
but it
the last
makes-
thing you know, I have 200 pounds.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because
no, it does make sense.
it's the art that you're creating, and
Yeah.
you are a certain type, and maybe not good for another person, but
Yeah.
you're good for the other
I'm
person.
an erotic artist.
Erotic artist.
Yeah, that'd be the right thing to use.
I love it.
think.
Okay, so the next one I've got is Taylor Swift. Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
No, because I love Trump and she doesn't.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
anymore.
know.
I think
you like
she's
her
very
music?
beautiful and talented, though. But because of everything going on, like, it make me not want to support her.
Okay, so
Show me though.
Taylor
Like,
Swift at the
I'll be
Grammys
honest, I'll be honest. If he's nice, I'm gonna say he's nice.
is wearing, Paul, describe it. She's wearing a cocktail dress.
She's wearing a short cocktail dress with long sleeves that's all floral with the entire garden
I'm
theme.
sorry, but it
And
look
it's
like,
of the
three-dimensional flowers,
dimension.
right?
Nah, it just looked like she went to the store and stole flower and put it on a dress.
I'll tell you something. This
It's expensive, right? This is an
How
expensive
much
dress.
is the dress? Well, she's probably not even paying for it.
but
She's beautiful, though. I give
Yeah.
her
But-
that. She's
but-
gorgeous. She has a beautiful face.
but
She's
if we're gonna
tall.
talk about the artistry,
It looked
of
like if she
the-
stole the flower from a florist.
So you don't like this dress?
No, it looked like she stole the flower and put it on a dress.
but the idea and the concept
I
of
like
what
the
the
shoes, though.
designer came
The
with.
shoes are pretty.
Yeah.
The designer came up with a concept of being able to do the floral effervescent
But it looked like
and
she
the
attacked the
color,
florist.
but the color dimension
Stole the
of the
flower.
way the color palette is of the flowers. If you look at it,
Mm.
it's like putting an entire floral arrangement bouquet together. It's being able to create the illusion of the nude against her skin, and it's seamless because it's made to fit her. It's made to measure, so it's couture, and it's the seams are being hidden with the floral details, and the balance of the floral
I think
detail
it's
around
beautiful.
the hem, around the sleeves, and around the collar balances her proportions.
So,
She looks stunning.
babe,
You
as
can
a
even see
fashion
an arm,
designer-
like you can even see her hand, right?
But
The
that's
colors
the
of her body,
idea.
Babe,
that's
as a
the
fashion
idea.
from a fashion designer
I like the
point,
shoes. The shoes are pretty.
yeah,
Yeah.
the shoes are pretty. From a fashion
Very.
designer point of view, Paul, it's well made, right? This is a
It's
beautifully made
It's
dress.
a beautifully executed and beautifully textured.
Because you know how
Fabric.
much work it'll take to make that
Yes.
dress.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
story.
But
Yeah.
it's the same thing as how much work it takes for you to be able to get up the pole and come down the pole.
Yes, it's a
But
lot
you
of
make
work.
it look
It's a lot of
effortless.
work. Like everybody think it's easy. It's not easy. Most girls can be a stripper. They strip 3 days, they quit, they never come back.
But
Right.
here's the thing.
First of all, you have to wear 8-inch shoes.
You
Most
make
bitches drop their
it-
ass, they can even walk in those.
You make
Let
it
alone
look.
walk in those half naked, jumping all over the place.
Yeah,
You make it look
8
effortless.
hour a night.
I'm
And
gonna
then you
say it
ask me if I
again.
go to the gym. Are you fucking crazy?
But you make it look effortless.
Yeah, we do.
This designer made this dress
Right.
look.
Effortless, but it was
I think
pretty
she looks
damn
amazing.
hour.
Execution.
She's beautiful.
I think her
though.
She's
makeup, her
beautiful.
hair, the
she
dress,
has
very,
beautiful
very
face.
She's
pretty.
very well put together.
And
She's
we all
beautiful.
agree we love the shoes.
Well,
Yeah, I
She
love
does
the
have a
shoes.
buckle or a
The shoes are
tie.
magnificent.
Because you
And it's
see the
pink.
shoes, but the shoes,
They have a tie, right? They have
It's
a tie on the
beautiful, yeah.
back.
The shoes are
but
very classy.
the shoe complements the focal point and the color
the
of the
pink, yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
And it's not overdone because
the
the
shoes are
tie,
really pretty.
The tie on the side just says like it's the bow that tied the whole bouquet together. She's the
Oh,
bouquet,
I got
and then
you.
that's the tie.
I love it. I love it.
So it's
Right.
very well executed
Frenchy,
from head to toe.
Do you have
She's
any other?
beautiful, though.
She is. Do you have any other colors that you ever wear? Or it's only pink, always pink.
Different
I've,
shades.
I've been wearing pink for a long time, but yeah, different shade of pink. Another color that I love, but I don't really wear it on me, but I think it can look really pretty on blonde is red. But like a pretty red.
I agree.
Can I tell you
agree.
that Anna Nicole's nails were always red?
Always.
Always red.
Yeah, it must
Same.
have looked so
Did you ever meet Anna
shade
Nicole?
of red.
I wish I did.
You would have loved
You would've
to.
loved
I'm
that.
sure with you know what is crazy though?
Yeah.
When
I
she
used to
pa-
play with her boobs
when
all the
she
time.
passed, I was living in Miami. She passed away like 15 minutes from me.
Wow.
Like I was living in Miami when that happened.
when that
Yeah,
happened.
it's crazy.
Horrible.
She never did that boob trick for me though.
I'm sure she had other drink you didn't see.
No, she did a
I'm
lot of
sure.
tricks. With me. We did a lot of tricks together,
Oh
but that
yeah.
was not
I'm
one
sure
of
she
them.
had
Lots.
plenty.
Okay, so our last runway rundown. This could be you, Miss Frenchy Angelique Morgan. You're wearing pink.
Of
Your
course.
boobs are exposed.
Really?
You have little hearts on your boobs. I think it's a cute dress, but I'm not understanding the boobs hanging out. Paul,
That's
describe
not
the
her
dress.
boobs.
Yeah, it is. That's when they were smaller. That's like 2017.
That's before you had the boob job?
That's before I had the boobs make bigger for the third
No,
time.
but is that your skin?
Uh-huh.
That's not your skin.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
looks like
My
fabric.
boobs is that.
Oh, it is.
Your boobs
and then you
are
just have
out.
little flower
Is okay, I don't have that
pasties,
dress anymore,
or-
but basically you put the dress on and the titties is out. There is also the boobs is
So
out. But I
so
put-
it's a so it's a.
I
Let me
think that's
explain
in,
it.
I think that's in Malibu. I'm walking down
That's
the
it.
street.
Yeah.
So instead of having a crotchless dress,
Right.
you had a titless
Yeah, but
dress.
I put this on nipples so I don't get arrested.
You put the
because
nipple
if you have
covers on that are hard.
What's the name? If you have this one on,
Pasties.
Nipples exposed,
Pasties.
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 then
Yeah.
it's legal to walk around like that. You don't get arrested.
Oh, so
But-
if you didn't have pasties on, you could get arrested.
Oh yeah.
But
in
you
California,
look-
you get arrested.
Okay.
But
in
you
New
look
York, no,
so.
because it's legal.
Yeah.
You look so beautiful.
You look
Thank
so
you.
pretty.
I have
You
to
look
say
nice.
that the
Walking down
proportions.
the street.
But here's the thing. The,
Paparazzi there, I'm like, ding,
I can
he
tell
ended up in
you,
a bunch of, I think, Cosmopolitan or somewhere.
but the proportions of the dress, the texture of the mesh
That's like $20
net.
dress. That's a stripper
But-
dress. This is a stripper outfit,
But it
actually.
doesn't. But it doesn't.
But it looks
matter.
great on you.
It
Yeah.
looks really, really beautiful. The
Yeah.
long
How
sleeves
the fuck
that
did you
you
find the
have,
picture?
even
You guys are so
even
funny.
the necklace that's detailed
Yeah.
around your neckline, the
Yeah.
sunglasses that are overtaking your face.
I have no makeup in that picture, zero. Like now, no makeup.
The
on.
shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you look. I mean, you
baby.
can call yourself a stripper, but
Yeah.
I would call yourself a
Stripper
very,
Barbie, stripper Barbie.
very high class, elevated call girl.
Sure.
Is that a compliment?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if it's high class,
Because
why
I
not?
feel like strippers get
Okay.
dollar bills.
Yeah,
And,
but we get dollar bill, but we also get paid $1,000
So,
an hour.
babe-
No, 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 I get it.
Some time ago, I have all hundreds, and
So,
on
babe-
my one from the stage.
We
Yeah.
need to.
The
Okay,
one is on
so
the stage. The
we
one
do
that
need
is
to
on the-
describe the dress. It's a
It's a
fishnet.
So yeah, there is
mesh
different
Okay.
level
with
of
the.
stripper, that's for sure.
It's a fishnet
Fishnets
bound
it is,
with
yeah.
the stripes that are pulling it together.
Very pretty.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's a stripper Hervé Leger.
Can I say if you had gone to a porn red carpet,
Yeah.
you look
That would have looked perfect for
stunning.
it. Yes, yes.
You don't look like a hooker.
I like it.
You look like
Right.
an elevated,
I like
It's
it.
classy
high
stripper.
classy.
There's
high
one last thing
classy.
I'm going to ask you before we do a really quick game, and then we're going to do your coffee reading. Then we'll be done. The last thing I want to ask you is, what's the highest tip you ever received from stripping?
In a club or outside the club?
Both.
Ever? Both.
Does it
In and
matter?
out.
I don't know.
It does matter
Okay.
because I
Oh.
only met people outside the club only a few times.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a stripper rule not to meet the client outside the club so they come back and give you more money, yada, yada, yada. So in a club, I think my record one night, the guy spent $20,000, but I didn't get all of it because the club took a massive cut.
Yeah.
So it was me and my girlfriend, and he spent $20,000, and we went home with $5,500 each.
Wow.
And another time in Vegas, the guy spent $15,000 and we got $4,000 each. So that's like my
Oh my
highest
God.
Wow.
ever.
That's a high tip.
$5,500.
You just gave me an idea.
Yeah, but that
When
doesn't happen
when I
often.
no no
Yeah.
no when I come to the club,
And I
I'm
just cover
bringing
my
him with
rent.
me. He's my
My rent is
partner.
expensive, so the money would be gone in a second anyway. You know?
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I can bring him with me, and then maybe we can charge double.
Sure.
Okay, and what's the lowest tip you ever got?
If I have a really, 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 really bad night,
Yeah.
because like sometimes you go to the club and there's nobody there, so if there's nobody there, how the fuck you gonna talk to people to make money?
Yeah.
Maybe 200 is bad, you know, but
Mm.
the average is like, my average is 700 to 1500
Okay.
with a bunch of $2,000 nights.
Okay.
Bless you. And outside the club, it only happened one time in 22 years. Because, you know, I danced 22 years, I quit 5 years.
Yep.
So it only happened one time. I gave that guy a chance to meet him outside because he was really pushy about everything. I'm like, okay, whatever. That was in Florida, actually.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, you know, I don't meet anybody. He spent like, you know, $5,000 in the club. I got 3,000. And then he really, really pushed me to see me. And I'm like, I don't really do that. You have to come back to the club. He's like, I live in New York. I'll never be back. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let's just keep in touch. And when the time is right, we hang out, right?
Yeah.
So 2 months went by and he came to Florida right when I moved there. That was in 2021. And I didn't have, like, I didn't ask for $1, just mind you.
Yes.
But he knew that he met me in a club. So I believe what happened in his head, like he calculated how much he should be giving me
Right.
because he met me in a club and he kind of knew
What you mean?
like game I was on.
Yeah, yeah.
He keeps saying, I'll take care of you. I'm like, okay. And then basically he came in Florida for 2 days. He got a hotel. I was in my Airbnb and we hung out for 2 full days. And basically we went to the beach and everything. And then when we were at the beach, he's like, how much do you want? I'm like, can we please talk about that later? We're in somewhere public. I don't want to talk about money. We're not in. I was kind of panicking because
Yeah.
I didn't really know how to
It
ask
felt
for money
uncomfortable.
like
Yep.
outside of the club.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, how the fuck do I do that? Like,
Right.
So basically, like, we went home and stuff. We went dinner. We went home. And finally, when we get home, at that point of the game is midnight. So we already spent all day together. He said, yeah, you know, I want to give you money, so how much do you want? I'm like, well, it's not really how much do I want, it's how much do I need? Because to be honest with you, I just moved here, because I just moved back to Florida.
Okay.
It cost me $15,000 to move back, you know, because I had to pay 2 months in France,
Yes.
Sure,
shipping
sure.
the car, flying, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, look, so I show him the bank account, so you know I'm not bullshitting him.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I have a massive hole in my saving, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if you can maybe give me 15,000, that'd be good, you know.
Yep.
And he take my hand like that, and he look at me, and he goes, I'm not gonna give you 15,000. So in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna kick him out of the fucking house.
Oh my
Because I
God.
spent
Yeah,
all day
yeah,
with
of
him.
course.
And he's looking at me, he's like, I'm gonna give you 25,000. And I was like, oh,
What?
yes.
So you got
He gave me a
$25,000.
check. He make a check. He gave me a check.
Okay.
He said, give me your ID. We make a check.
Yep.
We went to the bank next day because I was in Palm Beach. So
Yeah.
$25,000 in Palm Beach is a joke for them because they have people depositing $3 million check.
Sure.
I'm like, can you go to the bank with me? I need to make sure this shit is going through. Never in my life I got that much money in person. Besides when I did Big Brother, it was
Right,
solid
right.
ground. Never, ever, ever. Because in a club, they always take so much money. Like
Sure,
you don't
sure.
really see it. You know they spend it,
Yeah.
but you don't see it. You
Okay.
get like, 50%
portion.
of it.
But that's a big tip.
So that was the best ever.
how
Yeah.
sweet
And then he
is
gave me
that?
another $10,000 the following day, and I didn't ask. He
And you
just
didn't want to
gave me-
marry this guy?
He was married.
Who cares?
And he's still a client or no?
No, like so after he gave me that money,
Yeah.
basically I pay my rent for the whole year. I
Yeah.
went to my owner. I'm like, hey, can I please pay the rent for the year so I'm safe?
Sure.
I went to real estate school. I invest money in my Bitcoin. I mean, I did a bunch of stuff
Wait,
with the
you went to
money.
real estate school?
For 6 months, yeah.
Did you get your license?
No, it's like for wholesale.
Okay.
Wholesale.
Oh, nice.
But it was very interesting, and when the time is right, I have this course still, but it was very expensive. It was 5,000 for 6 months to go on
Wow.
Zoom. But my mentor is a millionaire. It took him 10 years to get there. So I did really good stuff with the money. I didn't go and buy some stupid shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I pay my rent and stuff.
Yep.
And then I kind of took it easy. I only went to the club 1 day a week for like 2 years.
That was your
So he
break.
allowed me to retire for a while. And then we were talking for 6 months, and then he sent me more money. Like he sent me another 5,000 a month for 6 months, but I never saw him again in person, so it was virtual. Do you
okay.
know what I mean? He FedEx me
Yes,
for
Yeah,
3
yeah, yeah.
months some
Yep.
money. And then I think what happened is his wife caught him.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then like we
That
kind
was
of
it.
broke up. Yeah. But that was only one time. So God bless him, he really helped
Yes.
me for a while. But like I need somebody to give me $3 million.
Okay, we're gonna do a really quick game. It's Frenchy Ot, which means you're into it, or Frenchy Not, which means you're not into it.
Okay.
You agree or don't agree? We're gonna throw out something to you, a topic, and just tell us really quickly Frenchy Ot, Frenchy Not.
Okay.
And if you have an opinion on why, you can. But if not, go. You want to go first, Paul?
Only fans attending college, international
No, only
travel.
one. You just read one.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. You read OnlyFans. One. Slash. Those are different-
OnlyFans.
He still doesn't know how to do this.
Well, on and off, because my OnlyFans is like just topless only for now, but I'm gonna do more domination stuff on my OnlyFans shortly when I have a minute.
So it's a Frenchy Hot.
Yes, I believe so. You just
Okay.
have to have a lot of content, though.
Okay, what about non-gender bathrooms?
What does that even mean?
Do you...
I'm confused with the whole gender, no gender, fucking binary, not binary. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck does that even
Non-gender
mean?
bathrooms
No gender.
mean that men and women, everyone can share the same bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's a public place, who cares?
So you're Frenchy Hot on that
yeah,
topic.
yeah. I mean, we
How
had that
about-
back in the days in France. It's one bathroom.
How about
everybody
a
go in.
10? There was one bathroom in my village.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah,
in my
yeah.
village went to
Yeah,
the
no,
same
of course. And then
bathroom.
sometimes when we go to Starbucks, it's one bathroom. You have to pee.
Okay.
You know.
How about attending college?
I think college is a waste of time. I left school when I was 16, so no, I wouldn't do that. Especially in America, if you're not gonna be a doctor or a lawyer or have a really high job who pay like $200,000 or $300,000, I'm sorry, but you're wasting your time and your money.
So Frenchy Not.
Not.
Okay, how about Ozempic? Losing weight with Ozempic.
I have no idea. I'm a skinny bitch. I never work out. I'm skinny as fuck. I'm like 114 pounds this time. I don't know. I don't think I ever need it. I would say not though, because I'm
Really?
sure there is some side effect when you stop taking it. Are you supposed to?
I
gain
lost
the weight
55
back?
pounds on it.
But if you stop it, do you gain the weight back?
No, I'm just
You
once a
didn't
month.
need to lose weight. You've always been skinny. What are you talking about?
How
wanted
about
to
an
be skinny
abortion
kitty.
ban?
I don't think abortion should be banned. I think abortion should be legal in all states for 3 months. So we have the choice to do it, but we cannot abuse it because the problem with that is some bitches take abortion as a birth control, which is unacceptable. Also, 3 months, the baby can feel 6 weeks, 8 weeks, really
Yeah.
pushing it.
So,
maybe 10
so that's a
weeks.
Frenchy Hot.
If it's 3 months, after that, no.
Okay.
But it
Um,
should be legal everywhere, though, because
teacher-
where is the freedom of choice for that one?
Okay.
One, please.
Oh, okay.
Truffles.
What's truffle?
Three
Throuple.
people together in a relationship.
Un, deux,
Oh,
trois.
you mean ménage à trois.
Yes.
But
Ménage à
just
trois.
like
But in a
That's
relationship,
but
not
like a
just sex.
threesome or something
In a
like
relationship.
every day, all day, every day.
No, every day
I
in a
don't know,
relationship.
for the right money, I'm about to do anything.
Yeah, if you pay me, I'll do it.
Pay me, I'll do it.
Oh my God.
That must be really complicated to have a three-way all
I
day,
can
every
barely
day.
keep this up.
Yeah. It's a lot of work to just be with one
Too much
person.
work.
Usually when it's like a three-way, it's just for the night, no? Or is that an arrangement in this case? Maybe if there is an arrangement.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe for
So it's
the
a
arrangement.
Frenchy hot.
Yeah,
if there
I
is
think
money
so.
involved and you're getting paid.
Okay, I
As
got
long
one
as
last one. Scott Peterson, who famously murdered his
She doesn't know.
wife.
Who's
the-
Scott
she was
Peterson?
pregnant.
Who is that?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Who is
She
Scott
doesn't
Peterson?
know.
She's
Don't worry,
hilarious.
it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right. Last one, voting.
Yeah, I think it's very important to vote, but I think they're going to rig the election anyway. But I think everybody should go to vote.
So
yes.
Frenchy hot.
Yes.
All right.
I vote.
Woo!
Yes, I vote.
And you don't forget.
Right.
And it has impacted you, and that impact has stayed with you. And that's the part I want you to be able to find a way to be able to release from you, because it's going to open up opportunities
Yeah.
in a different way.
I like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because you've been hanging on to that for a long
Maybe
time.
subconsciously, but it's there.
Yeah, maybe I don't think about it like
Yeah.
right now. 'Cause
When
I have
you
too
think
much
about it, you
going
will.
on,
No, but you're
I know
not
what you're
going to
saying.
think
Yeah.
about it because you haven't forgiven them and you haven't forgotten it. So thinking about it isn't going to resolve it. Because if
Right.
you think about it, you know you haven't forgiven them, so you're going to be angry. You haven't forgotten it because you're upset about it. So what you do is you suppress it. And that's the part I want you to be able to next time
Okay.
feel
Interesting.
and allow yourself to feel it. Because when you do, I'm going to show you how to release it.
Right.
And when you release it, you don't have to forgive and forget still.
No, I understand.
But
Yeah.
once you
be
release
free,
it,
Yeah.
you will be free of something
yeah.
that's going to change the course of things that happen with you.
Right.
Totally.
I love that.
It's going to open
Wow.
up. There's a wish that you have made. It's going to open up the portal for that wish for you to attain. That's what it's holding you back from. Put your thumb on the bottom and twist and pull out.
There's a napkin right there. Tissue. This is a good reading.
It's gonna
Yes.
it's gonna
everything you
it's
said is true.
it's gonna come to you
Oh.
in a way that you least expected now that I've exposed it. When you sit there in your silence and when you're not thinking about what this is, you're gonna get this sensation. When you do, you're gonna know what it is. Don't panic.
Okay.
And it may be something that happened to you that isn't tangible, because the way it looks, it closed up. It's a heart. It has something to do that affected you in your heart.
Interesting.
So maybe logically it was right. Maybe mentally it was fine. But emotionally, it took away from you something that you really were hanging on to. That's why you don't want to forget or forgive. It's going to come to you. And when it does, don't panic.
Okay.
Call me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you how to be able to navigate moving forward.
Okay.
And it's going to open something up that you least expected to feel or to belong. It's really strange because the way it looks like there was an opportunity, and it could even be, let's say, a business negotiation as an
Right.
example.
Yeah.
And you were doing business and everything was fine, but then they didn't sign, or somebody didn't sign, or the negotiation went west or south. And you're like, I'm never going to forget this opportunity. I'm not going to forgive you for what you did after I did everything I had to do to get here.
Right.
And then you
Interesting.
are like, you walked away, right? But you never forgive and forget
right,
that
right.
moment. And because of that, it's changed the trajectory. So when you tap into this, you're going to be able to realize, I want you to open this portal back up because there's something so big that was supposed to have happened that it closed.
Yeah, the energy didn't go through, so like the
Yeah.
opportunity
So it
didn't
stopped.
come.
Yep.
And I want to open that up for this
and block it.
to move through.
I understand.
Because, yes, you have every right to feel that you weren't going to forgive, you weren't going to forget. Every right. But the fact that it stayed with you has stopped it.
Yeah, I understand.
Interesting. I want to ask you about two things: your tattoos, because I'm always curious. Why do people? What is your tattoo, and why did you get it?
I got that when I was in London. So I was.
And what is the tattoo?
24.
What is it?
It's like a tribal tattoo. You go all the way around.
It's tribal, right?
Right.
Okay.
And it's because obviously I cannot wear any jewelry. I'm allergic to every metal except if it's gold, 24 karat and up. So I decided to do this as a jewelry because I don't wear jewelry.
That's why.
And I
Okay.
have a
And you have one on your foot. What's on
shooting
your
star
foot?
on my foot.
Oh,
Is that the rainbow?
It's a rising star.
Oh, rising star.
Shooting star.
Shooting star.
Yeah.
And why did you get the
1, 2,
shooting
3,
star?
4, 5,
That's really pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, basically because it's any kind of star is positive energy. So this one is a shooting star, so it could go up or down. You know, like sometimes we are rising star, falling star,
Yep.
rising, up, down, whatever. This is shooting, so it can go in any direction. So it's just good energy. And I think it look pretty, and it's like having a jewelry on your feet.
I love it.
You know, I've known you for how many years? Like
Jeez.
20 years?
Yeah, long time.
Long time.
Very long time.
Everything that I read for you, we'd never had discussed before.
No, we've never.
I know that's
We've known
true.
you and never been in your house.
No,
never,
that's
nothing.
true. You've never been in my home. But what you
crazy.
say is true. My home is like the only place. I'm alone. It's quiet. It's got to be calm. It's
Yeah.
got to be by the ocean, so I can recharge. Me
That's
me
your-
time. Just
Yep.
me alone.
That's your best place.
Yeah, and it used to be me and a dog, you know, and unfortunately now it's just me. But
Will you get another dog?
yes, I will when
You
the
will.
time is right.
Okay. That's hard.
My dog have been coming in my dream a lot. They've been talking to me from the other side. They come in my dream. Sometimes I walk down the street, like I'm in the middle of nowhere. There is a massive German Shepherd who just look like mine. I'm like, oh my God, this thing, hi.
Yeah.
So it's
hard.
kind of crazy because you hear humans saying
Yes.
they communicate with their lover or
Yeah,
whoever.
sure.
My dog have been communicating with me from the other side nonstop for the past year. It's absolutely
love that. That's
crazy.
really cool.
I love
it's
that.
crazy.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Before we go, tell our audience where they can find you.
Not on Instagram. She's been banned.
I'm banned everywhere, so try to find me on Twitter. I don't think Elon Musk is gonna ban me. So on Twitter right now, you guys.
And what's the handle?
Frenchy Morgan with the S at the end. I'm verified though, so it'll be easy to find me. I just have a new Twitter, and yeah, my TikTok is just sitting there. So
I love it.
yeah, Twitter for now, guys.
Take us out, babe.
Thank you for joining us for another great episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrick and Little Snow White 90210.
Where is Snow White?
She's at the groomers.
Oh
Before-
my
That's
God,
a
she need to
rumor.
be here next time.
One last thing I always ask our guests. You've just been undressed by Paul and Patrick. How do you feel?
I still have my clothes on. You didn't do a good job.
Haven't heard that one yet.
I was boob attacked for sure. I was boob attacked.
We love you, Frenchy, and thank you for
We
being our
love you.
guest.
I love you guys. You're awesome.
Love
Bye,
you.
bitches.
Bye, bitches.
This podcast is brought to you by Her Dat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music and theme song, Undressed, written and performed by Lionel Cohen, courtesy of DNA Productions. Artwork by Dominique Demetz, and hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.